Rock on! Out of darkness, rock! Great guitar work.
Sounds like a violin. I wish it was louder.
It's as loud as it goes. You just because that's why you were at shows all weekend. You're used to louder.
Yeah, I think it's also decades of having my ears drums busted open.
There you go.
Shows and rehearsals and concerts. Cross the line.
Cross the line.
Well, he gets up there, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, boy can wail.
It's high.
And he does that naturally.
The only way I could sing that high is if I had a Bruce Jenner procedure. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
You don't know what, Caitlyn Jenner?
All right, enjoy the song. Woo!
There you go.
Once again, that rocks. Thank you, Out of Darkness, for coming this past weekend to the Haven on Friday night. They rocked. It was an amazing show.
It was a good one.
Yep, certainly was.
Oh, there I am.
Hello, Vampire, my old friend.
Hello. Greetings.
So as we mentioned, Out of Darkness was at our show last past weekend. They played with Mind of Fury, Cold Subject, and On Soul Wings. I've been working with so many bands lately. I'm literally starting to get them intertwined. I'll be like, yeah, that's On Soul Darkness, or that's
Yeah, and that happens though.
I Beneath the Earth. It's just like there's been so many bands, which is a good thing. But I got to get all your names straight. That's all.
It's like of, in, and
right.
All those. I tried staying away from that with mine. I tried like just making it most of them really simple. You know what I mean?
Well, I got this. I've worked with a lot of bands. They're just gonna get called different names and get confused. It's all good. But we're gonna share more pictures and everything from the show this past weekend, and we did have another show on the 14th where we're gonna do that in a bit. But first and foremost, we want to thank everybody here at Dark Fire Lounge.
Ooh. Vampires welcome.
Vampires are welcome, so that's always cool. That's why we chose it, right?
Yeah. No werewolves
that we know of. I mean, we haven't really seen any.
I haven't seen any. I've got a sixth sense for those bastards.
Yeah, we know. So it's
I can spot a lichen from like 3 or 4 miles away.
And my favorite part of this is, of course, 2-for-1 drinks on Ladies' Night. Tuesday night. Oh yeah, that's another reason.
Always Ladies' Night at Club Dark Fire Lounge.
We figured that I could get like super, not like just happy every Tuesday night here on ASYLM Talk Radio at the Dark Fire Lounge.
Happier, because you're always happy, much to my
I'm ridiculously happy.
Much to my chagrin, much to my dismay. Your happiness disturbs me.
And your darkness disturbs me. But hey, it works for us. So thank you, Dark Fire Lounge, live music nightly.
Vampires welcome.
Vampires welcome, especially if you're a vampire.
Oh yeah. So there you go. So we had quite the week of rock and roll, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. It was like nothing changed. We had really good shows, for Out of Darkness. By the way, congratulations to them. They just got signed to Curtain Call Records. So good job, guys.
Yay.
Right?
Yeah.
So very proud of them.
Yeah, that's really good. I'm glad to hear it.
Yep, we had a great show, great turnout. Always thank you at the Haven for always giving us a place to put our bands up and play and rock and roll. And they've stuck through thick and thin through this whole thing. So super excited to continue to work with them. We have some show announcements coming up.
Oh, is that right?
Yep, live on the ASYLM Talk Radio and Shepherd of Fire Productions.
What was that? Was that a horn?
I don't know what that was. I thought it was you.
That wasn't me.
That was weird.
Yeah, it was.
If Lance was around, I would think it was him, but he's
not. But unfortunately, we can't blame it on him.
Right? It was a ghost. Remember, we got vampires, we got ghosts, we got all kinds of
spooky things. Yeah, down here in my castle, my faux castle.
Right. And I'm chilling over
here. See the bricks, right?
Dark Fire Lounge. Yeah, you're in the VIP Dark Lounge over there for vampires only. Actually, that's kind of how it works, So if you don't want to be around a vampire, like they have their own VIP section, but if you want to join them and party and hang out, hey, come on in.
That's why they call it VIP, vampires. Important people. Vampires, important people.
Yeah. Vampires, important people. Yeah.
Totally. Yeah, it just gets a little old in the vampire section because everybody wants to talk about how many hundreds of years they've been alive, how they became undead.
Yeah.
Their victims, how they all begin to look the same. Pig blood when they run out, broken bat wings. It's always the same stories.
Yeah, I can see how that's boring.
Oh, yeah. After a while, you're like, all right, bro, I've been listening to this shit since the 16th century. You give it a rest.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand, because like there's angels that want to just meditate and talk about love and light. And I'm kind of like, can we party?
God, that sounds boring.
Right? And now we're going to start our meeting with a meditation.
I'm a Reiki healer.
Hey, I know some Reiki healers. That's not cool.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know some wizards.
I'm just saying I personally cannot do it. Me trying to meditate is like,
yeah.
It just doesn't happen.
I know some people that call themselves wizards. So You know, just goes to show you can call yourself anything. A Reiki master. I'm a Reiki master. Yeah, okay.
Right.
I
Cheers.
hear you. Oh
Hey,
yeah. Yeah, cheers.
I might be ready soon for my 2 for 1. Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm ready for that typo negative that you threatened me with when I came in here. Yeah.
Right? They have the best type of negative at this place. Like they really cater to vampires.
Well, vampires are welcome, and
Right?
you got to give us what we want, or we'll tear shit up.
True story.
Mm-hmm.
So, who do we got out there tonight? Can your vampire eyes please read the comments,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Vampire?
I can do that. It's
Hey,
Art. Art's
Art.
here. Hey, Art.
How you
I'm glad you
doing?
came by.
Right? Good
He
to
says
see
he
you.
thought he'd stop by and say hello. That's awesome.
Well, that's really sweet of you. We do appreciate
Who's
that.
that with your grandkids there?
Oh, that's
Yeah, that's a
cool. Yeah,
nice little picture there.
he's
Couple young
got kids, he's got
folks.
grandkids.
That's great. I
Super
like that.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of miss sometimes hanging out with the guys. We always had like a good time. It was like we're like a family, you know. So they're still around and they show up from time to time. And so every now and then Myron pops on, the preacher man. However, last time he fell asleep or something, and then the time before I think he had tequila, and the time before who knows.
Yeah, Jägermeister.
Hi,
Here's
Mary.
Marianne.
How are you doing? Oh, good to see
She's a great. That Out of Darkness is a great band, and
Yeah, they
she
truly
says
are.
hi. Cheers. Cheers,
Yeah,
Marianne.
they were amazing. As a matter of fact, we did take live video this past weekend. So that's on our YouTube channel, and I'll be posting that. We're just in the process of editing the photos and the videos and everything like that. So if you want to check out the concert, even though you couldn't come, that's going to be on our page. So
Yeah,
remember,
she's cropping me out of all the photos. Like
right?
you'll see like this invisible person with their arm around the other
Or
person.
like one vampire tooth or something.
Yeah, we can't have that now, can we?
Yeah. So
We had some good pictures at Halloween
oh,
Halloween Headbangers Ball.
yeah, we
That was
sure did.
fun.
We've
Yeah.
seen we've seen those so many times. But you can always find everything that we do on Shepherd of Fire Productions and also ASYLM Talk Radio. So you know where to find us.
Yeah.
I also have a website, www.shepherdoffireproductions.com. Yes.
Yeah, if you want to party, just let us know, man.
Right?
Yeah, oh yeah. Marianne saying hi to Art.
Yeah, and
Art
that's
saying
good.
hi back.
It's nice when our guests talk to each other.
Greetings.
Hey, Dale. All right.
Oh,
That's
there's
always
Dale.
a pleasant surprise. Say hi to Cat for us. You guys.
That's a sexy picture there, Dale.
I know, right? I posted a comment under when he changed it. I don't know what I said, but it was like, hey, I don't know. I remember what I said now. I was like, all right.
Sexy.
Someone's showing some muscle.
Mm-hmm. Showing off that ink too.
Well, you know, he had to
He's
compete with
been trying to talk me into getting a tattoo.
Yeah, I know, right? I've been trying to talk to you into getting a tattoo.
Everybody's trying to talk me into getting a damn tattoo. I don't know why.
Well, we were supposed to get matching tattoos that say RL.
Yeah, we were supposed to fly to Hawaii on our honeymoon too. That didn't work out. So.
Right. True story. But we still got, you know, the rest of our eternity because you're immortal.
We always have Vegas. There's always Vegas.
We're totally going to Vegas, and you know, probably next year, and we're gonna get married by Elvis. That's gonna be cool.
Yeah, baby, it's gonna be awesome, right? I mean, I obviously it won't be the real Elvis, but we'll get the best impersonator.
We'll work with it, and we'll walk down the aisle to Wise Men. What is it? Fools Rush In.
Fools Rush In. Yeah.
Fools
That's our
Rush
wedding
In.
song, right?
Totally.
They weren't playing that at Rocco's Tacos, if I remember right, though. You know what I mean?
We didn't even have wedding music. Our wedding was we basically eloped and had the person that introduced us marry us because she was a justice of the peace, and we were
Felt
just
sorry for us.
Yeah, just lucky to have that. So we had a couple of margaritas and got married at the Pier Rocco's Tacos. Can't make it up.
And then we had more margaritas to kind of forget that we just gotten married at Rocco's Tacos.
Right. Then we woke up the next day, and I was next to a vampire, and he was next to an angel, and we were like, "Oh man, this is real."
Yeah. I now pronounce you. I don't want a ring tattoo, Dale. You know how long I'd have to have that tattoo? It would be on me for like centuries, bro. I mean, like centuries.
Never
it would fade after like 100 years. After 100 years, you wouldn't even see it anymore. You know what I mean? So yeah, you got to be careful. This vampire skin is very sensitive. It's
But
very
yeah, they can't even deal with the light, let alone a tattoo for whatever.
yeah, it's very sensitive.
But one way or another, Dale, we're gonna get him a tattoo. Just invite us to one of those events again, and we'll get a tattoo artist there, and we'll get him nice and drunk off that moonshine, and we'll get him a tattoo. Oh yeah,
What the hell kind of tattoo would you put on me?
I love Rachel Lovely, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll have that all over. Just put it on my chest.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Or even better, on your forehead, so nobody forgets.
Yeah, you'll just stamp your ownership of me, and I'll just go through the next millennium with that on my head, long after you're gone.
Well, I'm not. The only place I'm going back to is heaven. But yeah, once I'm up there, well, you're still over in. I wanted to say hell.
Yeah, I haven't got my invitation to heaven, so I'll be seeing you, I guess, whenever.
I'm your only way to get to heaven. Trust me.
Yeah, I'm having a pretty good time right there, or down here. You know what I mean? I'm not bored yet, so that's the good news.
It's hard to get bored with this crazy world, seriously. And we're not going to go there, but we're going to go
crazy
here.
Life.
So let's check out some of the photos that we had from Out of Darkness this past weekend. Thank you guys all for coming out, and it was an awesome show. Live at the Haven, Out of Darkness. Do the hand, you know you want to.
Yeah, I do.
Other way.
Oh yeah, here I am. Yeah.
Out of Darkness.
I've never figured out if that's a left hand or a right hand. I think it's a left hand. No, it doesn't look right.
Right? And thank you, of course, to the other bands that came. Mind of Fury, they freaking rock. We worked with them a couple years ago, and
yeah, they're really good.
They're really good. Great heavy guitar sound.
Good musicians.
Very good. So had a great time with them. And then, of course, we have Cold Subject. They're making their way around. They did an awesome job. They keep getting better and better. I'm so proud of those guys. So look out for them. Somebody just yelled at me.
Yeah, I had to go over to Studio B for a minute.
I don't really know what you even did in Studio B. I got to be honest.
That's okay. It's not for mortals.
It sounds like you yelled at someone in Studio B.
Yeah, I tried to. They didn't listen.
Oh, all right. Well, that's nice of you.
Take Dale's comment down so you can show the pictures and stuff.
Well, I was trying to give Dale extra attention. Okay, I can do that.
Well, that's all right.
Sorry, Dale. He's taking your attention away.
You give Dale, give Dale and Kat some love and some attention by promoting their show.
Always, Dale and Kat show every Thursday night live at
what time?
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
And they have their own page and everything, and they're streaming now on YouTube.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, check them out and follow them. They're doing a great job.
Yes.
They're always a great time. So if you miss Dale or you want to check out Dale, he's with his beautiful wife Kat, and they do an awesome job. So there you go, Dale. I got your attention in.
Probably post that sexy picture of him up there.
Right?
Right? Oh, that's sexiness.
Yeah, right. Next time you comment, we'll post your new sexiness picture.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Born to be wild.
So once again, as I was saying, thank you, Cold Subject. You guys rock. We're going to get them into, we already have them on January 22nd playing with Slide, and we're looking to do some more shows with them. They're really doing an amazing job.
Yeah, I think a couple of those kids are scared of me. I'm not sure.
The vampire thing.
Yeah, they get a little weird around me. They start like huddling together, or they're standing real close to each other and shit. And
they're like, he's a vampire. He's scary.
Whenever I ask them something, their eyes open real wide, and they're like, yeah. I'm like, is your answer always yeah? Because you can say no. You know what I mean?
No, that's truly adorable. Love it.
Yeah. It would suck walking around like being 19 the rest of your life. I was fortunate when I staggered out of that pub in Romania at it was around 3, 4 a.m. I don't know, it was a witching hour.
Okay, we've already heard this story. Okay, back to the show.
It's a good story. I wound up in the ditch.
On Soul Wings is a newer band, and they came out and they blew it away. They opened up for the whole show, and they did an amazing job, and we're super proud of them too. Good job, guys.
Who's that angel crying for?
That's me listening to you.
Oh, touche. It's on. You
This
want to go, huh? You want a
Angel
piece
is
of me?
Rachel Lovely listening to Rik Lott talk about himself again.
Well, I mean, can you blame me?
Oy.
Hey, can you blame me? I mean,
Right? So back to the photos. So
yeah.
let's check it out. Hey,
What do you got?
do you have any music you want to play or no?
Well, no, you told me I couldn't play my
Not
music.
in the beginning, but you can play your little Framed in Blood for the 8,000th time.
Yeah,
We
well,
have
I like
music
Framed in Blood.
to party to these awesome photos
It's
we
a
got
great
this
song.
time.
Yeah, hang on, I'll cue it up for you, and I'll
Great.
hold
That's
it real close to my microphone so everybody can hear it.
cool. Awesome.
Yeah, it'll just take me just a. Oh, look, it's right there on my favorites.
Of
Oh,
course it is.
what a quinky dink.
There's no surprise there.
Oh, wait a second, I gotta get past the 411 pain.
While the vampire is figuring out his phone, meanwhile in Sweden.
No, I got this. You threw me back. Oh, there I am. Hello, it's me again.
I put you in the
There you go.
corner.
Can you hear that?
I can hear that.
All right. See
You're
some
back in the
photos.
back.
Yeah.
All right,
Beefy.
so check it out without further ado. Out of Darkness, Friday the Haven. Friday the 13th. Freaking lucky day. I love Friday the 13th. I'm a freak like that. So here we go. We got
Oh,
some
there we
really
go.
These are all the bands rocking out of the Haven.
Oops.
Out
Oh,
of
no.
Dark, Cold Subject, On Soul Wing, Rock On.
Yeah, it was a really good show. You see those photos to the right? Those are good photos. The second one down is Mind of Fury,
Yep,
and
Mind of
everybody
Fury.
had a great time. They all really enjoyed themselves. You know what I mean?
Oh, it was so amazing. Like everybody, they were so happy to play out. Their energy was still there. Like
Yes.
as far as Shepherd of Fire Productions is concerned, we are full force, no limitations. Rock
Yeah.
on.
People want to party, man. Oh, there you
Oh
go.
yeah, yeah.
Look,
There's Out of Darkness.
that's Out of Darkness on the bottom there.
Yep, and
The
then that's
young
them, of
fellow on the left, you see the blonde-haired guy?
course.
We talked for a while after the show, and he was a trombonist
Get
in
out!
in high school and college. And then a friend of his asked him if he'd ever like to learn strings, and so he said yeah. And next thing you know, he dove into it like crazy, and he's really a very good guitar player. Just really,
Cool.
really good. The young man beside him
Oh,
there,
you're great. Yeah.
yeah, the young man beside him there, Bronzel's the bass player.
Yep,
He's,
he
he,
rocks too.
yeah, he plays a 5-string bass. I never really got into that. Now, the dude in the middle is their drummer, and he used to play with what was the name of the band? Was it Ice House, Ice Cage?
Ice Earth. When
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like me, we have so
They were
many
big
bands.
though.
We're starting to rename them.
They
Yeah,
were
they
big.
were big
And
actually. Yeah,
there's Eric Barrios with that funky beard. He's the
yeah.
vocalist, right?
Right.
And
That's
and
the
then
one. Woo!
and the shy one on the right, he's the other lead guitarist. They're both lead guitarists. There's not like a lead guitar because
Yeah.
both these dudes, it's like dueling guitars. I mean,
No, it's
they've got some
amazing.
game. The boys can
Yep.
play.
And
There's
once
just no
again,
doubt about that. They can
they
play.
just got started and they're already got signed to Curtain Call Records. So
Yeah.
congratulations, Out of Darkness. We're
It
super
was
proud.
really sweet. Eric went through the crowd, because he was wireless, right?
Right, right.
So he's singing and he's walking all through the bar and everything. And I was busy doing something. I was either running my mouth or looking for a victim to bite. And all of a sudden, I got bear hugged from behind. And it was him, man.
Oh,
It was
cool.
him right in the middle of a chorus. He comes up and just bear hugs me from behind.
Oh.
I thought it was like I thought it was a vampire hunter. Honestly, I did.
We're like family now.
No, I did. I thought it was zero for me.
And the funny thing is, for good luck, I bought Eric a pack of M&Ms for the show. And now, I must admit, I did not separate them, but they were multicolored.
Yeah, he hugged me, so my cool factor went up way higher. But he's like, "Why is he hugging that dude?"
Right?
I'm like, "Bitch, because I'll bite him if he doesn't."
Maybe that's when Cold Subject got afraid of you.
Yeah, I think they're a little scared of me. They're not sure what to think about me. I mean, when I walk up, they all stand up like they're in boot camp or something. Yes, sir. I'm like, take it easy, boys. It's all right. I'm only going to get one of you. All I need to do is get one of you. I'm gonna call a weak one from the herd. You know what I mean? There's 5 of them, so I got my choice.
I don't know. They make cool vampires. They got that
Yeah,
goth thing going.
I've been like uh, like making a little list of victims, potential victims. You got to be you got to have a little bit of a cool factor, because if you don't, I mean, how are you going to represent for the next 500 or 600 years, right? If you don't have
Totally,
some cool,
totally. Yeah,
I mean, you
absolutely.
can't walk around being an uncool vampire. It's bad enough that you're undead. You can't be
Okay,
uncool.
once again, let's get back to our regularly scheduled
Oh, I
program.
thought we were talking about me.
You're always talking about you. Back to the show. So we got Minus Fury. Once again, great guys. I've known them for a couple of
Oh yeah,
years.
that's
They
mine if
did
you.
a show with us. They've done, we've worked with them before, and they did a great job. They were like the perfect openers for Out of Darkness, and both me and the manager knew they would make this
Yeah,
work.
they put on a good show. Look at Guy's hair. I used to have
I
hair like
know,
that.
right? Once again, shampoo commercial, right?
Yeah, it's like he washes it with like
Pantene.
no, it's like that shampoo, body wash, conditioner all in one. If you did that to
Yeah.
your hair, you'd look like a chia pet.
Not only that, like they are so good at the rock poses. Hence this picture. This is just Mind of Fury. Like turn that down. I'm trying to yell at myself.
Oh, sorry.
This is like
I
not
was
that
wondering how loud that was.
a little higher,
Okay, make up your fucking mind.
a little higher.
How's that?
Perfect. Yes. But yeah, they're really good at like making good rock photos. Like they can have a whole magazine and stuff.
Yeah.
Like look at this one. You can't
Which
see
one?
it. This one. There's one in the middle. The mini picture.
Yeah, they had some merch there too. They had
Yeah.
T-shirts and beer coolies and
Yeah, a lot of people got their merch. They got some cool
yeah,
stuff. By the way, this just in,
they
they
had
have a
some
whole
pills
merch
there too on my
store
shirt.
you can find online. It's Mind of Fury. So check it out. They got tees for ladies. They got all kinds of cool merchandise. So rock and roll.
Rock and roll, baby. Rock and roll saved my soul. Let me
So
save
then we
yours.
then we got the cold subject guys, the ones that are afraid of you.
Yeah, yeah. I are we missing one of those guys? I think we're
No,
missing one. Yeah, we're
that's
missing one. We're missing the drummer.
he,
He's not in there.
I guess he didn't get out to take the photo. Poor guy.
No, he didn't.
And then the rest of the band covered him up. Next time we're gonna get you out in front. I
Well,
swear.
I can tell you for a fact that all four of these young fellas are scared to death of me, especially Striped Pants. I don't know his first name, but Striped Pants, he looks like he don't know whether to flip or fly when I come walking by.
It's all good. They're super nice
So the only
guys.
one flying around here, bro, is me.
They're very professional for being so young and new in this business, and I give them a lot of credit for that. And they're gonna make it if they keep up the good work, and I certainly will continue to help them and put them in shows. So rock on, cold subject. You got this. Don't worry about vampires. I'll protect you.
You better worry.
Protect you, black boys. I'll deal with this one over here.
You better worry.
hmm So then we
Ooh.
got Unsoulings. That's me, the crying angel, up there on top. And then we got the guys. Now, talk about amazing. This was actually their first show,
Yeah, it
and
was.
they did such a good job. You would never know. Like, they've definitely put all the effort and time into getting ready and practicing. They were so professional.
Yeah, a little three-piece band, which is,
Yeah.
if anybody's ever played before, it's not easy. There's no room for mistakes with
No,
three-piece
no,
bands, right?
absolutely
I've been in a few of them. As a matter of fact, I think the last two or three have been three-piece, and you better be on your game because you got nobody to help you out. You know what I mean? If you
not. Dude,
screw up,
y'all, amazing
it's on
music.
you.
I know. And
Is that
we
too
were
loud?
all impressed. No, that's okay because
Okay.
it was their first time for a show, and now that's too loud. I'm about to go into Studio B and cause some problems,
Dude, I'm just trying to give it some background music.
but I'm yelling over it.
Oh, you always yell. How's this? Is that better?
Speaking of Angel of my Revelation,
Anger of your revelation or angel?
Angel, anger, no, at this juncture, no different.
All right.
All right, so super cool. You guys rock, nailed it. We hope to have you in future shows, and check them out when they get out there. They're an amazing band, so
Yes.
super cool. And then, of course, we got hanging out at the show. We got Eric with Cold Subject, and we
It's a
got
band collage. Where's that picture of me and Bronzel at?
Oh, I'm coming to that. There's a picture of me and Bronzel, but there's another picture of you and Bronzel.
Yeah, nice young man.
Right.
But you see these two over here to the right, Eric and Scaredy Pants.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Like I said, I will protect you from the vampire.
No. There's no protection. No, anyway, they're both the singers, so they got together and took a picture together. I thought that was pretty cool.
Exactly.
That's a good picture of you and Eric down there on the bottom left.
Yeah. Eric's like family now. You know, he's
he's a good kid.
Yeah.
Good kid. You know, I was telling, as a matter of fact, I can't remember who I was telling that story to, but Eric shared with me that he worked for 2 years to get to, like every day, to get his range up. And, you know, he sings like really high.
Right. It's hard.
So, you know, you got to appreciate that, respect that he worked so hard to make that happen.
That. I had to join a church choir to be able to sing that high because I wanted to sound like Axl Rose, where you could sing low and high, and it is torture. So once you actually get them both like perfected, it's the most amazing thing because you can go and you go.
I'm just low.
And I call this picture "Girls, Girls, Girls."
Oh, that is girls. I wish those girls had taken off their damn masks.
Oh, anyways, they're some of the girls that come to see Cold Subject, and then
they're
we have
groupie girls.
The girl that was working the Mind Fury merch table, and there's that one girl on the bottom left. I forget her name.
Rachel Lovely.
Oh my God, it's Rachel Lovely. That's so cool.
Oh my God, it is you. Like trying to look all evil and shit.
Have you met her?
Yeah, actually, I married her. Much to my chagrin.
Yeah. So, guys, if you ever want to come out to our shows, we got some hot ladies that are always showing up. So, yeah.
Well, you know, it's like that baseball field and Field of Dreams. You know, if the girls come, then you're doing all right.
Yeah, the girls. Yeah.
Well, when the girls show up, everybody shows up. You know what I'm saying?
That's why they have ladies' night. Oh my God! Speaking of ladies' night,
if you don't have girls, if you ain't got girls, you got nothing.
I gotta get my 2 for 1. Be right back.
So you're just gonna leave me here. So there I was, quaffing a few pints in the southwestern part of Romania, in a little hamlet, a little town on the border between Transylvania and Romania, right? I was over there working for the United States government on a top secret mission. However, I did have some free time, so I figured I'd go into the local pub for a libation, perhaps a glass of grog or something. I don't know, a cup of grog, right? And so, you know, I had a pretty good time. I staggered out of the pub.
Oh God, I'm talking about you again.
Yeah, I staggered out of the pub. And I'm not really sure how far I made it. I was just trying to make it back to this little bed and breakfast that I was staying at. And, you know, I was on my way. I was. And next thing I know, I saw something flying around me. I'm like, what the F is that, right? Like that. Birds don't come out at night. What kind of bird flies at night? And long story short, I mean, you'll hear it again. Yeah, it was a freaking bat. I didn't know that. Next thing I know, I woke up in a ditch. My neck hurt. Yeah.
Wait, I thought you get bit by another vampire. Now you're just making up new stories.
No, I didn't say I got bit by a bat. I said I saw a bat.
Oh, okay.
And the next thing I know, some vampire that looked like Brad Pitt was standing over me, and he says, "You are worthy." I'm like, what does that mean? I am worthy.
I mean, who doesn't want to get bit by Brad Pitt? Huh?
Yeah, I was picking myself up out of that ditch, and I realized I was all alone, and I saw dawn was breaking, and I started feeling like kind of weird, you know. I was like my skin felt all prickly. So I left. I went back to my little bed and breakfast, and the rest they say is history. About 3 days later, all kinds of things were going on, and here I am.
There you are.
There I am.
There you are with Brunzel.
Yeah, kind of a fuzzy picture, but that's all right.
It's not fuzzy. It's just a light in the background.
Hmm.
And then, of course, we got Gia from Mind of Fury,
Yeah.
and Eric from Out of Darkness. Ben's hanging out,
Oh,
rocking.
he's with what's his name? He was the bass player for Mind of Fury, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I apologize for not knowing his name. I talked to him for a while. He's a good bass player.
Well,
Actually, all
at
those
this
dudes were
point,
good. I
everybody
mean,
was amazing.
yeah,
But
it's
at this
rare.
point,
It's
I
rare,
can't.
especially at the Haven. It's rare not to see like all good musicians. You know,
Yeah,
they're all pretty good. Well, because the pressure's on because like
it's one of the
Maria
best
at the
venues.
Haven is
Mhm.
like it's like our little, what do you want to call it? Our little
The Rainbow Room, the
CBGB,
Whistler
the Rainbow
Go-Go.
Room. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly.
The Purple Pony.
Yeah.
So you better have your A game on because even on jam night, they're
Yep.
brutal. They're brutal.
Oh no, and you know what? What also the sound and lighting is so awesome. So, of course, always thank you, Candace and Willie, and now they have their trained
Oh
sound people,
yeah,
Marissa and Brian. They're rock. They're like the new Candace and Willie. You
yeah.
know.
Speaking of, if anybody's watching, at 8 o'clock, Willie's house is on
Yep.
with Candace and Willie.
Yep.
Awesome show. They bring bands into the club. Sometimes they do acoustic stuff. Sometimes they do like full-on band stuff. Like they'll interview the band, and everybody will be having fun. And then they jump up on stage and they show what they got, and it's a really cool show. And they've been doing it for a while now. They've got a
Yeah.
good following. And so if you like rock and roll, and if you like, if you ever wanted to like talk to a musician, but maybe you felt weird about it, the good news is Candace is not scared. I mean, she will ask questions that you probably want to know, like, well, what's your day job?
Yeah.
Because like nobody's making any money right now. So, what is your day job? And, it's just it's a cool format. It's completely different than this, but we like to support them. I like
Yeah.
Willie.
They do.
I
They
like
do.
Candace. I
They're
love the
awesome,
Haven.
and they do it live at the Haven. And guess what? If you
And it's
show
really
up
cool
to
because they
watch
set
the
it up like a
show, you
talk
get
show. They got the
free
tables and stuff, and they
pizza.
got drinks. And they have pizza.
Mhm.
Fuck, I wish I had some pizza. It's the only thing I can eat.
Right?
It's the only people food I can eat.
It's the only people food we ever freaking eat.
Hey, excuse me. Could I get another glass of wine? Okay.
The typo
Hey.
negative, please.
Well, they're out of that. I've got to settle for some lousy type A
Some
beef. Yeah, it's okay. It's
AB.
early. It's early. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Then I can finally talk about the pictures. When the vampire stopped talking about himself. So check it out. We go. This is that's from another show. That's the last show. Yeah, that's the last picture. So I guess I'll just sit here and talk about myself. So I'm Rachel Lovely with Shepherd of Fire Productions and ASYLM Talk Radio. And if you're watching out there, we have been working hard to book some shows for 2021. So if you're a fan, there's going to be some live shows coming up. And if you're a band, we are looking for bands to book in those shows. Rock and roll is 100% back on in our world, and we are not giving up. And can you please turn down that Halloween? I'm tired of screaming at myself.
Yeah, and
That's,
listen, don't be worried about no COVID or nothing, because this ain't New York City, right? I mean, you can still come out and party here in Florida.
yeah,
I
COVID
think you
doesn't,
can party up in Indiana too. I'm
well,
pretty sure
wait,
Preacher told me they can party their faces
but
off
the
up
COVID
there.
doesn't come out at 10 p.m. here, so that's
Very
always
true.
good.
Very
Yeah,
true. COVID
yeah.
COVID doesn't get enough credit for being smart. I shouldn't mock it though, because I know some folks have unfortunately met their demise from that. So I don't want to make a joke
We're not
about it.
mocking it. We're just saying that the rules don't make any sense.
It's ridiculous. Let's move on. We're not
Yeah.
here for COVID. Who's that?
Oh, that's just the next bands we're going to talk
Oh,
about.
it's the other show.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we didn't mean to, but Shepherd of Fire Productions is literally on fire. So we booked some bands for November 14th. It wasn't the biggest production as Out of Darkness because that was our big commitment. However, we got some really cool bands to come out and play. And what was amazing is they were awesome too. Like I am finding the most amazing musicians with so much talent that need to be put out there. Talk about support local music, you know?
Yeah.
So it's been a great run.
Yeah.
So
I
we
wish I
did.
was playing again. Good Lord. It's
Yeah, I
killing
hear
me.
that.
Killing me. That's all right, though.
You're already
I
dead.
got time. I've got another 500-600 years before I
Yeah,
expire. So.
you're already dead.
Not too loud?
Kind of. Turn it down a bit.
That's your key. Okay.
I know. Once again, when you get 69 eyes on this show, play all of it that you want.
Thank you. I feel much better about that now.
Okay, cool.
Yay.
Oh, elevator music. Very nice. I like that. Not.
Oh, no, that wasn't. No, I was trying to find some spooky music.
Oh, okay.
Some
Sounds
castles, bats. If you're looking at what I'm looking at, it's very spooky. Spooky.
That's because you're in the vampire dungeon at ASYLM Talk Radio's live show at the Dark Fire Lounge. Here's everybody.
I'm in the vampire section. There's a little. I mean, there's only a few of us here.
I'm in the ladies' night section. Oh yeah.
Some busted looking dude over here, right? Yeah, you. I was talking to you, bro. All right.
Before we get into next photos and everything, let's see who's out there. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So what's up? So let's talk about the other show. So that show was December 13th, right?
I'm checking out our peeps, yo.
I thought you were looking for your contact lens. It looked like you were looking for your lost contact.
Man, you and I and that vampire lounge is like making you super annoying. Ever since he got his own place in a club, he's been all over the place.
I am a VIP.
Yes.
Vampire in person.
Yeah, exactly. Vampire in person. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, what's up, guys?
Dale saying hi to Donna.
Yeah, that's cool. Y'all know each other for a while. What's up, Donna girl? How you doing
Donna
tonight?
saying hi to Marianne.
Rock on. I love it. You guys are like a family. You talk amongst each other and say hellos. And
I was trying to read her mask, what it said on there.
Probably something cool.
I think it says Trump. So, yeah. So, let's talk about the other show.
Wait a second. I'm checking on the comments.
Dale's got to run. He's got to go.
Bye, Dale. Say hi to Kat.
Au revoir. Bye, Dale Garza.
Right?
That's what Marianne says.
Right? Go ahead with your sexy self.
I don't know why Marianne doesn't send me a friend request on Facebook.
Oh my God! Speaking of that, I just found her as a friend suggestion just today, and
really?
we just became friends. What was it, today or yesterday? We just became friends. I didn't know we weren't friends, Marianne.
Well, I'm just saying you're too far away from me to fly up there and bite you. So we can be friends. But I got plenty of opportunities down here. I don't have to make a long distance flight.
No, but it's funny how that works. Like she feels like family, but I didn't know we weren't friends on Facebook. But now we're finally friends on Facebook. So we're at that next level.
It's all good.
Right? Totally.
I love this album. It's called the Transylvania Tapes.
Right.
And it's all kinds of really cool stuff. I'm trying to make it play, but it ain't playing. We'll see. Ooh, Stray Cats.
The album. What is that? Commercial or something?
No.
All right, don't get us banned in 367 countries. All right, just saying.
Yeah.
Seriously. All right, let's get to the other show.
All right.
Seriously, are you going to get us banned in 362 countries?
Nah, it's a Stray Cats. We're all good.
I don't know how many countries we've already been banned in, so I just make up numbers at this point. At this point, I don't even know how many countries there freaking are, but we've been banned in most of them for no reason.
Yeah, it happens. What are you going to do? You know what I mean? It happens.
Rock on. So, on November 14th, Saturday night, we had another cool show with some cool bands that was more like a discovery night because, it wasn't as busy, but these bands still rocked it, and we got some great, videos and everything, and
Yeah,
we already have a couple of them booked for a show. It was almost like audition night, so it all worked out well,
that's not a bad idea.
right? And this weekend we are going to start doing audition night. We just haven't figured out details yet, but
I
we're going
hope
to
we
do it,
pass the audition
right?
like the Beatles.
So audition for future upcoming shows, and not just for us. Like, maybe we can get on stage at other places with the video and
Yeah,
everything.
you,
It's gonna rock.
you might get an audition into Vampire Land. You never
I don't
know.
know. I don't know if you want an audition in Vampire Land. I
Just
mean, I'm
one
just
one one
saying.
every 3 days. No rush, no urgency there.
But you better bring holy water if you get audition in Vampire Land. I don't know.
Don't talk about that. That's not even funny, bro.
Good news is I forgot the holy water tonight, so you better behave yourself. Don't get too excited. I could go find it. Just
I
saying.
dare you. You got nothing now.
All right, so November 14th, Saturday night at the Haven. Talk about back-to-back party and rock and roll.
Oh,
I don't know how we survived it,
it
man.
almost killed me.
Ugh.
And
I
I'm
was like,
undead.
right? Me too.
If you can kill the undead, you're doing something. It was rough.
I mean, I love parties and rock and roll, but after this past crazy weekend, who am I kidding? I loved it.
Yeah, who are you trying to kid?
I was gonna be
Seriously,
like,
bro?
I don't know if I'm ever gonna party again. Nah, I'm on partying right now, and it's Tuesday night,
Yeah.
live, Dark Fire Lounge
You know,
with
the
my
only thing I can drink
vampires.
is red wine because that's what we do. That's what we do.
Right.
But somebody bought me a White Claw,
Cheers.
right? A White Claw. Hey, cheers. And I tried it. It was bubbly, tasteless. I probably won't have another one. But
You say that every time someone buys you a White Claw.
I say that every time somebody buys me a drink. I told you I only drink red wine because that's the
Right.
rules. That's the
And
rules.
Haven's really not a red wine kind of place, I'm
Mm-mm.
just saying.
I
So,
kept having to dip to the car for my stash.
right?
Yeah.
Some
Them,
typo in
stri-
the
them
car.
striped pants got a little nervous, but that's all right, brother.
Like, once again, cold subject. I'll protect you from the vampire. All right, so show on the 14th. Check it out. Oh, that's the girl.
That's the wrong one.
Hey, nothing
Girls,
wrong with
girls,
showing
girls.
that picture over and over. Just
Yeah,
saying.
nobody's gonna complain. If they had their masks off, it'd be even better. But okay, whatever.
Whatever. It's still girls, girls, girls.
Girls,
So
girls.
then we had
Well,
that last
the
picture.
important part was shown. There's me and Bronzell again.
Yeah, that's the final
There's me
picture
and
for the
Bronzell
Outer
again.
Darkness show. You can't kid enough
There's
without
me
a
and
darkness.
Bronzell again.
Yeah. So I'm just messing with you. But no,
Oh,
here we go. We got
oh,
Dust of the
oh.
Earth. They were a cool band that came out to rock with us. And I want to say a special thank you to all of them. We had a couple bands canceled for that night because of things going on. And these bands replaced those bands, and they said yes, and they came out and they rocked it and they nailed it. And
Yeah,
they
they
did,
brought all their gear. I mean, they
yeah.
showed up. Joe, the guy holding the guitar, really good guitar player. I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
at
amazing.
first,
Real
I
nice
was like,
guy.
and I just want to say, there's another three-piece band. That's all three of them right there,
Right.
and they play original music. And I mean, they killed it.
Yeah, everybody was original music that night, and they were like a hidden secret because they were amazing. They should have had an opportunity to play at the Haven, much sooner. They were.
Well, they told me. I was talking to Joe, the guitar player, and they told me that they hadn't played since the.
Please silence your cell phone, vampire.
Please
This is
silence
a
that
joke.
thing attached to your face.
Silence your own face. Anyways,
Nah.
go ahead.
He was just told me they hadn't played in 7 months.
Wow, that's amazing. And because they came out and did such a great job and their sound rock, I'm about to announce them for a show we're doing on December 4th. So it worked out for everybody.
That's
Cool.
good.
Great stuff. Great stuff. So thank you once again, Dust of the Earth. Rock. Appreciated having you out that night.
Dust to the earth.
Dust of the Earth.
Ashes to ashes, dust
Dust
to
to
dust.
dust. This is where I start to get confused with the band names. I'm like, Eyes Beneath the Earth, Dust of the Earth.
Well, like I told you, it's always and, in,
uh,
of, So you
I
got
used to be better at it, but and I love band names. It's super cool. But now that all of them are getting convoluted, I'm trying to keep it straight. So forgive me if I call you slightly off of your real name.
I got a band name for you.
And what would that be?
I'm just kidding. All
I
right,
have a band name for you, but it's not coming out till next year. Anyways, so okay, here's where we have fun. This is Twisted Misery, where our dear friend Elin not only put it together, but he became part of the band as their bassist. So that Elin, you nerd, he likes to call me a nerd, so I call him one back. Good job that night. You guys really rocked. So good job.
I mean, the middle fingers I could probably live without, but that's all in good fun.
Middle finger, this, whatever.
I know. We see the young lady on the left.
Yeah, her name's Veronica. I talked to her for a while.
Veronica, and then you got the drummer Clayton.
Yeah.
I can't remember the lead singer's name, but he's next. And then you got your buddy Elin.
That's Alex. Yeah.
Oh, is that Alex? And then
Alex,
on the far right, Elin was playing bass, and then on the far right,
yep.
I don't know what his name is, but he was a pretty good guitar player. They had a good time.
No, they surprised me. Also, very last minute, and they had a shorter set, and well, Elin was involved, so if anybody knows Elin, his original band is Morning.
I wish he didn't have that hat on so you could see his pink hair.
Yeah, it's crazy hair, but Elin is a little wild. We have to keep him in check. So he did a good job. He got us the band. He rocked in the band, and I booked them for our upcoming Metal Fest show or Metal Mania or metal in December. So super cool and great job, guys. Glad to have you, for the show that night. And then finally, we had Doom Brothers.
Oh yeah, the Doom Brothers.
Yeah, they kind of just like jammed out and had a good time, and they were actually, their sound was really good in spite of their singer not being there. So I mean, good job, guys.
Yeah, well, they did the best they could do with what they had.
Well, yeah, you whenever you make like the rock and roll opportunity comes up, you make it happen. I always tell bands, just say yes and figure it out.
Yeah. Well, if you're passing on opportunities to go out and play, and I don't care if you're playing for free, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. You just, I mean, if you get an opportunity to play on a street corner, as long as there's people walking by, you're way ahead of the game, right?
Well, I mean, that's how I became a band manager. I got asked, I'm a manager, business management, history background. And I was like, hey, can you manage a band? I'm like, yeah, I can do that. Next thing you know,
I think that was that band I
was born.
I think that's that band I was in.
Actually, Shepherd of Fire Productions was born before that, but then that solidified band management because I never intended to get into band management. I was just going to do promotions, productions, all that stuff. And then, the band that the Vampire was in asked me to be the band manager.
And that band's name shall remain nameless.
Tour the Vampire, it shall remain nameless, but it doesn't matter. It gave us, other opportunities. There's always light in the darkness because sometimes
this is true.
Can show you the light.
Just ask David Draymond. He'll tell you all about it.
Right, David Draymond. Oh, by the way, speaking of David Draymond, we were pointing that out earlier today because it's just funny. We went from get down with the sickness to sometimes darkness can show you the light. We're really proud of all of our bands that have transcended from all that anger they used to have into.
Yeah, even Seether. I mean, as angry as they were, all those songs about suicide and she's got a gun and everything. Next thing I know, he's singing a John Lennon song from the Maharishi, the one about the universe and all that stuff.
Yeah, it gets better than that, okay? Because then also you have, we were talking about Godsmack, how they were like, get away to, Under Your Scar.
And Avenged Sevenfold, them too.
Their band name is Avenged Sevenfold. They wanted vengeance, okay? Hell, my company, I mean, I love you guys, Zacky Vengeance, M Shadows. I named my company after that song, of course. Whatever. Maybe they'll appreciate it. But
Zacky Vengeance may have something to say about that. But
either way, no, but they did the same thing. they were all like angry and stuff, and then they went into like making songs like Angels and all that other stuff. So here's
Yeah.
rock and roll transcending.
Transcend yourselves. I'm going to
Yeah.
stay over here
Why?
on the dark side.
So we only have a few more minutes. I'll stay on the light
Oh,
side. I got you. But
damn.
before we're done, I want to announce a couple shows we got going on, and then we'll just banter for the rest of the night, and then we'll see you next week live on Tuesday night on ASYLM Talk Radio. But yeah, so we booked a show at the Haven December 4th. Arcara. They're a
No,
metal
that's Arachisia.
Arakara.
Arachisia.
Arakara.
Yeah.
I'm still learning how to pronounce it. It doesn't matter. We just got started with this. But December 4th, live at the Haven, we have Metal Night. And we're bringing back Twisted Misery and Death of the Earth because they freaking rock. So come check that out, all you metalheads out there. It's going to rock. Metal is back. Saying.
What happened to Elon's other band?
It's still around. One
Right.
Robosa. Yeah. But we're working with Twisted Misery that night. And of course, Arakara. And they have a great following, so it's going to be a big show. It's going to rock.
Twisted Metal.
We're going to have metal, twisted metal all night long, live at the Haven. Doors open at 8, only $10. Come rock and roll with us. Yeah.
I can't make it out of 7-Eleven unless spending less than $10.
Right? Just saying.
True story.
I know. And metal is super popular, especially amongst the kids nowadays. So let's and they're all original bands. Let's rock and roll.
Let's do
Kick
this.
ass. Yeah, so find all of your ticket information and everything on Trevor Fire Productions. We got that going on. And then last but not least, on January 22nd, we had this last year, we're having our big New Year's show again. It's not up yet, but it will be this week. And we're going to have Slide coming back.
All
Yep,
right.
Central Florida's best cover band are going to be headlining the show. And we're bringing back some favorites. We got Deadline and Cold Subject, which worked with them before, are going to be part of the show as well. So
All right.
check that out. And we also are booking some other dates for the upcoming year, and we're working on those shows as well. So, like I said, rock and roll is back. Mostly working with the Haven, but sometimes we book at other venues for the bands.
Yeah.
But
That's all good.
Our love for first and foremost goes to the Haven because they have the best sound and lighting in Orlando, most professional, great bar staff. You can't beat it. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's old school. You know,
Yep.
if you want to make it, you gotta go play the Haven.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want to make it, that's fine
too. A lot of bands started out playing at the Haven. A lot of bands got signed.
69 Eyes played the damn Haven.
I know. It's like the lucky place. Like, you know, bands got signed after playing there. They got on Native Noise, just all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Let me know when we're sliding into home plate here, and I'll cue up one of my favorite songs.
All right, we will be sliding into home plate soon.
All right. So you're going to wave him around third base, right?
Yeah.
Like this.
I like to do it. I'm just teasing. I like to be a tease.
It's not what you told me when you said I do.
Right? It went from straight to, hey, you want to go out? Sure. Hey, you want to get married? Sure.
It's Tuesday. Let's get a taco.
Right? Sure. But thank you, Dark Fire Lounge, 2-for-1 Ladies Night tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate
Empire's welcome. Where's that banner at?
Welcome. Oh, here.
Hey, what's up, bro? I remember you from Russia.
Russia?
Yeah, St. Petersburg. That was a good time. I flew in.
I bet you did.
Oh, I did.
All right,
There we go.
Lounge. Cheers. Thank you for hosting us every Tuesday night for now. We switch our venues from time to time. We've been from everywhere from Club Inferno.
Yeah, I miss Club Inferno.
Irish pub. Me too, man. Why do they do this Club Inferno? I hope we can go back.
It was fun working the door. You know, when I lowered the when I put that sign up that says no ID required, and
that messed everything up.
Yeah, BYOB. People are walking in with their Budweisers and their White Claws. So like, I don't have to throw this away. I'm like, no, but you do have to spend some money over there at the bar, bro.
It's my birthday month, so
yeah. One dude tried to mess it up. He tried bringing in a 6-pack. I'm like, no. You can bring one, or you can drink all of them out here, but you ain't bringing in a whole 6-pack, bro. This is not.
I was in the VIP. Sorry, see, the 2-for-1s are hitting me. I was in the VIP lounge every time, and they were just pounding me with champagne and everything. And so I was like, just didn't even know what was going on.
Well, working the door was fun because I mean, I was letting people off the streets come in there. I'm like, hey, you got like $10? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, come on, baby. I don't have my ID. Don't worry about that. You just come on in here and let's party.
Memories.
And, well,
memories.
I had some pretty. There we go. There we go.
I miss you.
That was the original banner. That was the grand opening.
Yeah, that was the grand opening.
Actually, that banner is kind of a lie because it started out invitation only. It wound up being a street party. True story. Wound up being all kinds of debauchery was going on in there.
No, but we truly had a good time. You know what? I think we're going to get back at Club Inferno eventually. But, for the holidays, we're keeping it kind of chill. And, we need places where vampires are welcome. So thank you, Darkfire Lounge. And rock on. So we're going to close the show out. It's 8 o'clock. Rock on, everybody. Once again, thank you, Out of Darkness, for your show this past Friday, November 13th. You guys rocked it. You nailed it. We really appreciate you, and we wish you the best of luck in everything that you do, and good luck with your records. Everything. You rock, guys. Proud of you.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yep. And so, yeah, check us out for our future shows. We're like literally on fire right now. So, ASYLM Talk Radio, Cover 5 Productions. Please like our pages and follow us. Recommend us to your friends. Like us on Yelp. Whatever. Give us some good reviews.
Just come have some fun.
Yeah,
go ahead and worry about it.
He said have some fun. But follow us because we're promoting live music like crazy now. And as far as I'm seeing, we're one of the few places to go to that's really having things going on because we just want to rock and roll again and give these bands a chance to be on stage and make music great again.
Yeah. And I want to say too, I mean, I'm not trying to be lighthearted about the situation, but a lot of places across the country are shutting down because of you know what. And we have this opportunity to party, and have some fun. And I wanted to say that if you want to wear your mask at the Haven or at any of the shows, you're more than welcome about doing that, because like everybody's got their own groove, right? But you can still come party, mask or no mask, it doesn't matter.
I mean, we have pictures of people, it's however, whatever makes you feel comfortable is cool. We support anybody, and we just want you to have fun.
And if you're really lucky, you'll become a member of the undead.
Yeah, maybe if the vampire bites you, you don't have to worry about diseases anymore. There you go.
Yeah, I wouldn't say not worry about things anymore, but you definitely don't have to worry about dying for a while.
True story.
Yeah, I'll play that there. He wants ace of spades. I'll play that shit.
Oh, cool.
I'll play that right now.
I mean, it's shortened, but I believe his name is Muhammad. So
yeah, that's right.
You have a request.
And here it comes. Your wish is my command.
But you're about to get us banned in like 500 countries.
Like I care.
Well, with that, we're about to close out, so we don't.
Yeah, we are. Well, we'll take a few measures.
Yeah, a little snippet. All right. Thank you guys for watching.
Ace of spades.
We love you. Thank you for always supporting local music and supporting us. I'm Rachel Lovely. This is the Vampire Rik Lott. We'll see you next week live at 7 p.m. on ASYLM Talk Radio. And please check out Shepherd of Fire Productions page and follow all the upcoming shows and come hang out and rock and roll. We almost always live stream, so even if you're out of town or something, follow us and you can check out some amazing music. Rock on,
we're just rocking and rolling. That's all we're doing. Yeah. We're just keeping rock and roll alive, baby. Rock and roll will never die.
We will rock and roll until we die, but we can't die because we're immortal. So
it may be a while.
Whatever, yeah.
You can even rock and roll when you're undead, so it doesn't matter.
There you go. Rock on, everybody. We love you. Have a good night. See you next week, live at 7 p.m. Woo!